Hello, I'm Carson, and today we're interviewing Adam Lawnon, the girls' varsity basketball coach.
What's up, Cars?
And today we're going to be talking a little about his season coming up. They just finished their first scrimmage yesterday, and there's talks that you got a big season ahead of you, lots of new players. How would you say your momentum is coming into the season and your goals for the season?
Absolutely. Yeah, we're still super fresh, super young. We only got about 8 to 9 practices under our belt. Yesterday's scrimmage, though, was actually very, very encouraging. Getting some of those new girls in the program and kind of working through our offensive sets with the new girls. The greatest part is we bring back some really, really great talent from last year, almost our entire starting five, including some really good freshmen from last year, as well as some senior leaders in Farrah Berry and Alexa Linton. So I think the addition of the other girls will just help everything flow that much more.
Yes, definitely. First game dubs definitely sets a tone for the season. So we know that you have a lot of new players. How would you say you're affecting them and bringing them to the culture this year?
Absolutely. I think there's a certain buy-in process that we require from the girls. I think a part of that is the culture that the girls are bringing to the team from other schools, but also the culture that is already here. We did bring in two very, very good players in Francis Fishy and Sutton Eldridge, both very good guards. And I think how they assimilate within our program is they are very unselfish players, and they're looking to not only lead the girls, but kind of bring our program to the next level. So I think what we're looking at overall is kind of the girls influencing them, but also the new girls having a great influence on those girls as well. And then we'll continue to build that culture because of it.
Nice, nice. So I know you've been coaching for many years and you've learned many things. What is the biggest thing that you've learned that you're going to take into this season?
Absolutely. I think the biggest thing I probably learned is patience. So post-COVID, we had a few very young teams literally playing sometimes with the JV squad. And I think those years you can really get frustrated about what the girls are learning. But in that point, it's about development. And we really wanted to stress that the last several years. This year is going to be a learning year for a lot of the girls, but also be a really fun year because we will be more competitive than we have been. And I think, again, just being patient and letting that stuff happen organically and authentically, I think that's the most important, and not trying to rush things. I think a lot of the time when you have what you look at as a pretty good team, you can kind of put those expectations and stressors on the girls early. And we're just trying not to do that, trying to just be patient and kind of let things happen organically and authentically and kind of go from there.
Definitely. So one last question. You got a big schedule. What do you say is the biggest game you're looking forward to?
Biggest game we're looking forward to. Well, obviously, every LIS opponent we play, that's always a big game, right? You have rivalry games within Richmond with Collegiate, St. Gertrude, St. Catherine's. But even the last couple of years with how well Stab has always put together their talent. And St. Margaret's last year was, I believe, third in the league, so they played really well as well. But I think if we had one game that we're looking at on this schedule that the girls are excited for, it's probably the Stewart game.
Oh, I actually did talk to Sutton about that today. Well, it was really nice talking to you, and great luck this season.
You too. Thanks, Carson.
Hello, I'm Carson Beatty, and today I'm with Alexa Linton and Farrah Berry. They're two captains on the varsity basketball team. Say hello.
Hello. Hi.
So we know around school it's been going around. You guys got a big team, big players. How would you say you guys are feeling about the pressure, excitement, nervous? What's the thoughts?
Definitely very excited for this year. It's been exciting the past 4 years building our program, but it feels like this year is going to be like the best of the past four, and I'm really excited to see our new team.
Yeah, same. I'm feeling super excited. We have some great players, and I know we're going to get really far this year.
I'm really excited too, and I know a lot of people at school are. So we both know you guys are full IB students. So how would you say you manage being captain of the basketball team, being a leader, and also getting your academics done?
It's definitely a lot of work. Teachers are extremely understanding, which is helpful, but I don't know, it's kind of fun for the challenge, staying up late, doing homework after a long practice or a game. It's kind of fun. It's a lot of work, though.
Yeah, I definitely just put 100% into whatever I'm doing. While I'm at school, I'm putting all my focus into that. And then when it's time for game day, time for practice, whatever, we're putting 100% of my mind into that.
Yeah, I give you props. I could not do that myself. But so once you guys were freshmen and now you're in the big senior role, who's a senior that you used to look up to, captain that you used to look up to that you're going to strive to be this year?
Definitely Sophie Dolan. She was a junior when I was a freshman. We didn't have any seniors when I was a freshman on this team, but she definitely showed how to be a leader, but also how to be a good friend and a good teammate overall. And I definitely like to keep that going with just being someone that my teammates can come to as a friend, but also stay as a strong leader.
Yeah, and Sophie's a great leader. Someone else who I also looked up to was Lulu Lantal. She was a full IB student who also played basketball, and she put her heart and soul into everything and put on all effort.
So I asked Coach Sean the same question, but you got a full schedule. What would you say is a game you're most looking forward to?
I'm really excited to play St. Gertrude Collegiate and St. Catherine's this year, and I know that's 3, but in my 3 years here, we haven't won an LIS game yet, and for my senior year, I'd really like to beat at least one of the teams in the LIS, and most likely I think we're going to get a win on all of them this year, so I'm excited for that.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm excited to play Stewart. That's a school I used to go to, and it's the school I tore my ACL at, so it's definitely a lot of memories flowing back, and I love to go back and, win a game there.
Well, I'm really excited to watch you guys on the court this year. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Stars.